All right, so this is going to represent a physical system, and we're just kind of going to go through you could call it flowchart or algorithm or pseudocode, but this scenario would be like for a trolley that used dead reckoning, so just a timer, to move back and forth between these two locations, and we're going to assume it's pretty close, just to keep the timer small. So if you think about whatever language you're using, right, the first thing you're going to start with is you got to start your program, all right? And then the first thing you want to do is initialize whatever variable you're going to use for the counter to be 0. Okay, I choose to start at 0, but you could do it other ways. So, all right. And then, so let's say from there, the next thing that happens is that the motor begins to run it forward to location 2. So the next thing that would happen is we would turn the motor on. All right, and I said that this was dead reckoning, or no sensors to be used in the controls, so it's just running based on time, and so then we'll have the timer, and we'll just say for this example it's 3 seconds, all right? And after we get it there, we want it to stop, so we're going to turn the motor off. All right, and then we want to let it sit there for, say, 3 seconds. And now we want to go back, so we'll turn the motor on reverse. In the reverse direction, however you would accomplish that in your physical system, right? And then it'll need to run for another 3 seconds. Okay, and from there we would, normally be thinking of, if this just did this continuously, then what we would do is we would run it back to here, right, to turn motor on forward. Instead, what we want to do is, let's say we want it to run back and forth, make 3 complete loops, all right? So it does 1 loop, and then it needs to do another loop, and then it needs to do a 3rd loop, and then we want it to stop, all right? So I'm going to add a counter and say it's run 1 loop now, so I'm going to increase my counter. So I'm going to say counter equals counter plus 1. So however you increment your counter in your program, that's how you'd want to do it, okay? And now we need some kind of decision point to check if we've met the criteria, right? So since we started with 0 and we incremented the counter after 1, all right, the first time it runs, it'll be 1. The second time, it would be 2. And the last time, it would be 3. So that controls how we ask our question. All right, so our decision then would be in our pseudocode, to determine have we reached the counter. So is counter equal to, and what's it going to be equal to when we get there? 3, right? So remember, when you have a decision in a flowchart, that's typically a diamond, right? So but now you're going to have 2 options, right? You've got to have a no and a yes path, okay? So if it's yes, what we want to do is end the program. All right. If it's no, all right, we want it to go back and run again. So where do I need to take this arrow back to? I want it to run the whole cycle. All right, so it's run 1 cycle and it's gone here, and then it came back here. All right, so now I want it to do that again. So where should this arrow go? So as I look through here, I don't want to bring it back up here because I don't want to set my counter equal to 0 again, right? Turn motor forward. Well, I don't want to go below there. So this is the place I want to bring it back to, all right? And so I'm going to flow my process up here. And I'm going to bring it in right back here, okay? So this was one way to ask the question. And so that would show you this would be like the pseudocode or algorithm for making this run with the counter for 3 times. What are some other ways we could ask that question? We could have said, is counter greater than 2, right? Because when it runs for the 3rd time, that would be an option, okay? How many times, if I said here, is counter greater than 4, at A, if I said that, what would that mean? How many times would it run? Okay, so the first number that would be greater than 4 would be 5. And the last thing we do before we check our decision, and I said A, which was right here, was my decision point. If I said there instead, is the counter greater than 4? Okay. Instead, how many times would this have run? Give you a second to think about that. And it would have run 5 times. All right. You can do this almost any way. Remember, we wouldn't want to return it here, okay? Because then we would reinitialize our counter variable. All right, I hope this helps. Have a good day.